Welcome to this Work is Third bonus clip. Sometimes rest looks like slowing down, and sometimes it looks like just letting go. In this clip, your dream strategist, Rashidat Odeyemi, shares how listening to your body and honoring change can create the space for something magical to arrive. Let's listen in. Well, as we start to get to the end of this conversation, I would love to ask you the 4 questions I ask every guest.
Okay,
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. As ready as I could be.
The first question is, what is something that is easy for you to say yes to?
Oh gosh, getting on a plane. You're like, "Oh, we're going to so and so." Okay, my bag is probably packed already. I'm ready. My best friend says I light up. Like I could just be going to see my mother. It's not even like I'm always going to somewhere beautiful. I just like getting on planes. Since I was a kid, my first plane ride, I was 6 years old. We'll never forget.
Oh, I love that. I have a mixed, love-hate relationship with planes, but I love to travel for sure.
Mhm.
Okay, so then the second question is, what is something that is hard for you to say no to?
Hard to say no to.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. You know it's probably hard to say no to? I have been on this journey to change my eating habits to be completely vegan, and that has exploded lately because of some perimenopause issues, but in the midst of that, the one thing that has I there's a lot of things I have given up, but a good, juicy, medium rare burger is something that if you put it in front of me, I don't know that I would say it would take a lot of effort to tell you no because I still love them. And don't add bacon. Imma really be in trouble.
All boundaries go out the window.
It's like, I'll start later.
I'm trying to eat mostly plant-based, but I do find it hard, and I also try to be dairy-free to be more, like, anti-inflammatory. It's like today I had,
Mhm,
Greek yogurt and granola, and I was like, "This is
mhm.
delicious," and I'm not mad that I ate it.
Hey, if it was worth it, it was worth it. Yes, I'm into it.
Yeah. So when you think about rest and joy, caring for yourself and setting boundaries, what is something that you do really well?
I had to learn to do this. This was an evolution. I did not start off this way, but I had to learn to listen to my body. And that means, in some ways, that means not listening to your mind because your mind can easily justify all the ways to keep going and to keep doing the things. But your body will be like, listen, child, if you don't sit down right now, we're going to fall asleep behind this wheel, or we're going to do XYZ, or like your body will tell you, absolutely not. There's no gray. And so I've been learning to not wait for my body to get to that point though. Like honor what my body is telling me way sooner than that. When I do that, I find that I'm going to say easier to justify my rest time, even though it doesn't need to be justified. But again, like counteracting what culture is, sometimes especially if you're at the beginning of that, use your body as a justification. Listen, my body said I can't read that extra email. I'm going cross at it.
Yeah.
use it, use it, and keep it going.
This is good advice. And actually, this is gonna sound really funny, but you made me think of Aladdin. You know when he first becomes the prince and he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm so rich and I have so many, animals or whatever," and the genie's like, "Warning, warning, warning," right? I feel like that was what I was thinking of when you were talking about listen to your body before you crash.
Yep. Yep. Cause your big head is like, do the work. Oh, it's gonna help you get further along. And the genie is like, no, no, that's not how it works. No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
warning,
Yes.
warning.
I love it. I love it.
So thinking about those same things like joy and rest and self-care and setting boundaries, where do you still struggle or experience challenge?
I struggle specifically around my business. I would say I am not in this position to give a definitive answer, but I would say that if I still worked in corporate, now granted, I do think I needed to come out of it, have a detox. But if I were to go back, I think I would be able to manage it a little bit easier than what I do as a business owner just because being a business owner is hard. I think a lot of people romanticize it, so I'm leaning more towards, like, the reality of it being hard, and yet I love it. I absolutely love it. And so what I struggle with, especially with rest, is I love what I do for my business. And when you love what you do, it's really easy to want to keep doing it. But I had gotten to a point, especially at the beginning, where I would work for my business and then my hobby would be reading a business book or going to a business something else. And I was just going from business to business to business, and it was not enough to create space for the real rest. And so I had to create a boundary with myself that is, if I feel like I can make money off of it, I can't do that as rest. Or if I'm going to do it as rest, I can't make money off of it. And it's given me some good boundaries, so that has helped me a lot. And then I also, it's not so much a struggle, but I do have to remind myself regularly that even some of the things that I like to do for rest right now won't always be the main thing I want to do for rest. For example, I love to partner dance, social dance, specifically Chicago style stepping, which is like salsa to R&B music for anybody that doesn't know what that is. And I learned it when I was 23 years old, and I'm 41 now, which ages me, but whatever. So one of my favorite hobbies, and I also beginning the end of last year, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I haven't been to a stepping event in a year and I don't even miss it. Like I it used to be one of the main ways that I rested. It was the way I met new people in a new city. It was one of the ways that I traveled. It was the one of the ways that I allowed myself to get down into my body. And yet I absolutely do not want to do it right now.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It will come back around. But right now, that's not it. I got to go find other things to do. And that's okay.
Yeah. I really appreciate that. I have been taking a pottery class that I started last September or October. So it's been about a year and I have a ton of pottery, as my husband says. Like, I definitely don't need more pottery in the house. I need to give it away. Um, but I started thinking like I really enjoy it. And I've been making Christmas gifts for people. And I was thinking when I'm done with this kind of current set of projects I'm working on, that maybe I take a break because I have learned a lot. I have enjoyed it, but I don't feel the same as I did when I first started it. And maybe it's time to go do something different, right? And make that space where I can go do something else because I want to practice a language. I want to learn, to play the keyboard. I want to do all these other things. I want to learn how to sew. And so it's important to recognize that, like give yourself permission to change your mind.
Hmm. Yeah. And evolve. It's not even so much that you changed your mind, you evolved. And when we take something out of that space, we're making space for something else magical to come. And if we're so busy holding on to what was before, we're not making enough space for something new and magical to come. This year has been, my word for the year has been magical. And then I created a statement that said, make space for things to be magical, because sometimes we want things to be magical, but we too busy white knuckling it to let anything in. We're too busy closed fisted. But maybe when you let go of that pottery, man, you end up in, who knows? I'm gonna say dancing because it's the first thing that's coming to mind right now. But
I always love dancing.
listen,
Yeah,
all the things, there's so many amazing things in this world to experience if we allow ourselves the space to do it.
that's right. Make room for the magic. Thanks for listening to this Work is Third bonus clip. Be sure to catch the full episode with your dream strategist, Rashidat Odeyemi, wherever you listen to podcasts. And remember, rest isn't just a pause. It's preparation for what's next. Make room for something magical. And remember, put yourself first.